Hello, Aries. Welcome to Vidya's Prophecy Tarot. This is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And Aries, you're the last one in this series, so let's get started. I'm going to get an oracle card from this deck. What is the message here for Aries? What's the message for Aries? What is the message for Aries? What is the message here for Aries? Wow, we've got the golden unicorn. Protector, guardian, champion. And we've got Dura, healer, nourishment, nurture at the bottom of the deck. And let's get a couple of cards from here. What is the message for Aries? What is the message here for Aries? We've got the Chimera. Imagination clouds your judgment. Okay. And one more. The Knight, triumph over adversity. And we've got the Hand of Fate here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay, so these messages can go, a few ways, but I think straight off what I'm getting is that there is someone approaching you, okay, with this golden unicorn. I mean, it's possible that this person means well, is well-meaning, okay, with this chimera. Maybe, Aries, you might not see this person clearly, okay. It's possible that you don't see this individual clearly. But with this Knight, it tells me that you will be successful, okay. There is success to be had here, okay. And we do have these cards of healing, and we've got this card of fate has blocked this, right? Forces beyond your control intervene. So it may be that this represents a connection that has been blocked, okay. Something may have come between you and this golden unicorn, maybe this chimera energy, right, where you couldn't see something clearly. And with the healing of the Dura, it seems like there's someone here who's keen to fix the situation, okay. That's just what I'm getting off of those cards. Let's see. What is the message here for Aries? What's the message for Aries? Now, for some people, I mean, it could be that, you think someone's a unicorn and they're not. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. We'll know more when we clarify. What is the message here for Aries? We've got the Three of Swords. Gosh. Okay, and at the heart, we've got Judgment, crossed by the Ten of Coins. We've got the Moon at the root. We've got the Three of Coins. We've got the Seven of Cups, which is a chimera energy. The Page of Coins. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands. The Three of Wands. And the outcome is the Knight of Swords with the King of Coins. Now it's interesting because you've got the King of Coins at the bottom of this deck, which I think is a masculine energy, right? It could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. And at the bottom of, behind this Jura, we've got the King of the Darkwood Elves, which also seems to me like a King of Pentacles sort of energy. So I think it's that masculine energy, okay, who's had this wake-up call with the Judgment, right? A massive realization about something that they had believed with the Chimera, with the Seven of Cups. They had some kind of belief it wasn't real, okay? They're now recognizing that that's not real. With the Moon as well, it feels like maybe this person's fears or biases got in the way, okay, but there was some emotional baggage maybe that influenced them, right, so that they didn't see the feminine energy here properly, and as a result there was probably some heartache here, okay. Now we have the Ten of Coins as the obstacle. So it's possible for some that family's in the way, family doesn't approve, okay, maybe of this connection. Could be something of that sort. And we do have the Three of Coins in the recent past. So I don't know, when it came to whether someone was a suitable partner to build a life with, right? Build a serious connection with. I think that's where this confusion came in. Okay, that's where the baggage maybe came in. Um, it feels like this masculine energy was confused about whether someone would be a good partner. Okay, yeah, something confused them. Now, maybe family with that 10 of coins. Now we do have the page of coins in the near future, so it feels like this person is going to try and reach out. As I said, somebody wants to heal this connection. Okay, they want to, um, if there's been hurt feelings, then they want to try to, smooth that over. Now we have this Queen of Cups, who is the feminine energy here. Okay, um, there's a Queen of Cups here. So we've got two queens though. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. Sorry, the Queen of Wands is what's hidden. So I think this could be a third party, because we do have the Three of Swords as well. Okay. This may be the person who's hurt, this Queen of Cups. Someone who's kind, right? Loving, nurturing. Yeah, and we have this Queen of Wands as what's hidden. Now, if it's not a third party, I mean, it could be a third party in the sense that family is in the way, okay? But there's like another energy here. I'm not sure about this. We'll have to clarify. We'll have to clarify. We've got the Three of Wands as the hopes and the fears here. So someone's trying to be optimistic that they can fix this after some heartache, after some pain. And with this Knight of Swords, they do have to speak up. There is a truth to be spoken in order to heal this. Okay. This confusion over this false belief needs to be cleared up. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the Three of Swords in the underlying energy. Move up there. Okay. Why is the Three of Swords there for Aries? Why is the Three of Swords there for Aries? The Four of Love. And one more. Death. Yeah. You've got the Seven of Shields at the bottom of the deck. Now, this Seven of Shields is all about someone sitting in their tower, right? They expect to be attacked for whatever decision or whatever they're taking, because they're sitting safely in their tower watching these people approach. So it could be that this masculine energy, there's some heartache here, because it could be that for some people they're bored and they want to end that connection. Okay, and for other people, I feel like if this person rejected you, then they'd like to end that. Okay, they want to put an end to that. Yes, and I feel like these people approaching are the family members. The family members coming to talk to them. Okay, that's interesting. So let's look at this Judgment. The Love Feast. And the Squire of Wisdom. So this person's learned something with the Squire of Wisdom, right? They've acquired some wisdom. They're making the right choice now with the Love Feast, right? With Judgment as well. It's Judgment is in the upright, so it's the right. They've had the right realization, okay? The right choice for them. Now let's look at the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Coins. Where's that there? Gosh, how many is this? 3. Okay, we've got Convenanza, which is strength, the Three of Wisdom, and the World of Light, which is the Sun. So it feels to me like this person, the masculine energy, would need to, how they're in this tower, they need to be willing to come out of the tower and engage with these people. Okay, it feels like they have to, because family is opposing, right? This person needs to have the strength to face their fears here. regarding collaborating, okay, with somebody, and with the world of light, shedding light on that. They need to be open and direct with their family, and I don't think that's happening just yet. Now let's look at the moon. Squire of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person's keeping their family in the dark with the moon, okay? They need to communicate a truth. It's going to hurt the family members. It might be seen as a betrayal, but this person is keeping it all quiet. Okay. Now let's look at the Three of Coins. We've got Lady Wisdom. And one more. The Four of Wisdom. So this person had a choice, okay? There was a choice in the past to work with somebody, right? They may have rejected that person, causing a lot of heartache. With this Lady Wisdom, there was a lot of secrecy, okay? And with this Four of Wisdom, it was very, it feels like it wasn't emotionally satisfying. So this person should have used their intuition at that point, okay, in making that choice, but I feel maybe they didn't. They may have been swayed by family. Yeah, because the Lady Wisdom is a High Priestess card. It feels like there's a secret somebody, and then this person feeling very parched, like they just have a little bit, they don't have much. Okay, interesting. Let's look at the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Shields. Yeah, this person now would like to move forward, okay. And with this Chimera, the false belief, this person may have thought, the false belief could also be that they could heal this and move things forward, that they can go back to the person that they hurt, okay. Maybe this unicorn. Let's have a look. Where's this Page of Coins there? Ace of Shields. And we've got the Two of Love and the Ten of Love. Yeah, so someone's making a start here, okay. They've got something new with this Ace of Shields, right? With the Two of Love and the Ten of Love, they're inspired to take it in like a new serious relationship that they want to commit to, okay. Okay, let's see, why is this Queen of Cups here? Temperance and the Lord of Shields. So this is the person that this masculine energy would like to heal things with, okay. With Temperance, yeah, we've got the Emperor, the Raymond, the Tronquil, the Emperor. So this person would like to make things right with this Queen of Shields, which is the Queen of Cups, which is a Dura energy. Now let's look at this Queen of Wands. Justice and Meloramentum, which is Justice, and the Nine of Wisdom. So we have this Queen of Wands as what's hidden. I feel like someone is freeing themselves from someone else. Okay, it is a third party. Yeah, it is a third party. Someone's becoming single. Okay, they're freeing themselves from this Queen of Wands, trying to come back to this Queen of Cups, who they rejected in the past. Okay, who they rejected in the past. Okay, I think there was a similar read a couple of months back or a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at the Three of Wands. Yeah, the Parfait, the Magician, and one more. The Ace of Wisdom. This person wants to return to their past and try and pick up where they left off. But they betrayed somebody in their past and they chose someone else. Now they're freeing themselves from that person and hoping to return to the past person. Gosh. Okay, let's look at that Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords again, and one more. The Wheel of Life. Yeah, this person's hoping to, oh yeah, with the Lady of Love, the Queen of Cups. So this person wants to come and speak up to the Queen of Cups, right? They want to speak their truth, and they're hoping that if they do this, they can turn things around. This Queen of Cups will accept them back. Okay, they can heal it with that person. Now, for some, it's not like they were in a commitment with this Queen of Cups. Maybe the Queen of Cups was a love interest, okay, and this person opted to go with this Queen of Wands. Something of the sort, okay, and now they're returning. But either way, someone's trying to come back to someone from the past that they hurt. That's what I've got there. So let's dig in a bit more. Let's look at this golden unicorn actually. Ooh. Okay, why is the golden unicorn there for Aries? The Hanged Man. See, they're seeing, they're the person who's right for them. They're seeing things differently. You know, the right partner, someone they can build a future with. That's being seen differently. Let me get one more. Why is the golden unicorn there? The Page of Cups. Yeah, I think this person may have proposed marriage to someone else, okay, or actually did marry. And now they're seeing that situation differently. They're seeing, with this Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, they're seeing the choice of partner differently. Okay, but let's look at this Chimera. What is that? Oh, the Magician just flew out. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm getting? Yeah, with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting that this masculine energy may have been manipulated by family. Okay. And they didn't see the Queen of Cups correctly. Okay, they didn't see this person properly. This person was like a golden unicorn energy, just the right partner for them, you know. But this family may have gotten in the way, and there was some manipulation. Now let's see. Let's look at what is it? Death here. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person has to speak up. If they want to change things with this Queen of Cups, they'll have to speak up and tell the truth. Okay. Let's look at the Love Feast. Why is the Love Feast there? The Three of Wands. Yeah, they're hoping to reconnect with this Queen of Cups, you know. And when it comes to this Three of Wands, it's all about looking at the future, right? How you see your future. And I feel like this person has recognized that this Queen of Cups energy is very loving, very giving, nurturing. And maybe they don't have that with the other choice. Like the other choice is, you know, this Queen of Swords maybe, who's much more, who's not that nurturing, let's say. Okay, maybe not that nurturing. Okay, let's look at the Squire of Wisdom. The Nine of Swords, yeah. I think whatever they have learned is filling them with a lot of anxiety, with a lot of stress. Because they've recognized that they may have chosen the wrong person, okay? Let's look at Convenanza. The Hermit, and one more. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. This person needs to face their fears. If they want to build a future with the person that they care about, who seems to be this Queen of Cups, then they're going to have to face their fears, okay? They're going to have to stand up to this family, right? With this Emperor at the bottom of the deck, it's about, you know, setting boundaries with family if you have to, and going for what it is you want. Now let's look at the World of Light. Two of Swords. Yeah, this person's not sure how to face up to their family. I don't think they're in the Emperor energy yet. Okay, so we could be talking about a masculine Aries here. This person's not, yeah, someone in the masculine energy, but this person's not sure how to illuminate things to their family. I feel the family wanted this Queen of Wands, okay? Wanted the Queen of Wands person, maybe not this Queen of Cups, that's what I'm thinking. There's a Squire of Swords there. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think they're going to have to tell this Queen of Swords, whoever the person that they're with, the other person that they chose, that they're ending it, okay, and they're hiding that from family. Now, let's look at Lady Wisdom in the past. The moon. See, there's something clouding this person. Lady Wisdom is the high priestess. She's already a mystery. She's already enigmatic, right? With the moon as well, it feels like there was just a lot that was unknown about that person. I'm getting this masculine, or some sort of baggage may also have been projected onto that person. Okay, um, and because they were unknown, or they were not maybe familiar to the family or something, they were seen in a very suspicious way. Okay, and so with this Four of Wisdom, that connection was sort of left out to dry. It feels like they were left out to dry, kind of. Yeah, I feel like this person who was a high priestess was left out to dry by this masculine energy in their family. Okay, let's look at this Four of Swords, Ace of Wands. See, they do want to go back to that person. Okay, they do want to go back. Now let's look at. This is interesting because it looks like they're going to make a start with this Page of Coins. I mean, that's the thing. I think they have to make a start, right? An apology, telling the truth. All that needs to happen. And it looks like this person will do that. Okay. Now, let's have a look at this. Let's look at this Temperance here. Why is Paralamentum there? Six of Wands. Yeah, this person wants success here. They see a future. They see, that Six of Wands. And I mean, he's sitting on a horse, but it almost looks like that golden unicorn. I feel like they feel that person, the Queen of Cups, can elevate them. Okay, elevate them somehow. Like that person's going to champion them. Be the right partner. All of those things. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at this Justice here. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this person is determined to have to set themselves free. Yeah, with the Nine of Wisdom, with Temperance reverse, so they do want to complete things out with that Queen of Wands. They do want to push that person away, right? They're determined to like end that, to free themselves. With Temperance reversed, they're very impatient to become single, to go back to healing the situation with the person that they left. Okay, that's what I'm getting. With the Queen of Cups that is here. Now let's look at this Parfait, Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're hoping to make something happen with this person. They want a new opportunity with that person. Okay, now let's look at the Wheel of Life, Strength in the reverse. Yeah, this person needs to speak up and tell a truth, and at the moment they don't have the courage to do this. They know who the choice is, right? They know who they're choosing, but they have to go back and face some music, and maybe they're afraid of that because they did hurt this Queen of Cups, who's this high priestess energy. Okay, that person was left out to dry with that Four of Wisdom, so it feels like they have to go back now. Well, two things: they've got to tell their family, right, that they're freeing themselves from the person that the family wanted, and then they have to go back to the other person and try and fix things there. So yeah, this person with Strength in the reverse, I mean, I don't think right now that they will do it, but they will do it, I feel. Okay, but it might just take some time. Maybe in divine timing, okay, like it's not the right time right now, right, which is why strength is in the reverse, but at some point soon, maybe this person will have the courage to make this change, okay. That's what I'm getting. Okay, because we do have this card, right, the Knight, triumph over adversity, that's there. So I think this person will get on top of the situation, okay. They will be able to successfully go back to this Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is a very nurturing energy, so that person is likely to be open to at least hearing what this person has to say, okay. Now that doesn't mean that the Queen of Cups will necessarily jump into a relationship with this person, but they will hear them out, right? You can reconcile that way, okay. um, yeah, so that's kind of what I've got for you, Aries. I will pull a card maybe. Let's see if we can get some advice here. Yeah, what is the advice for this Queen of Cups? Or actually, let me get a card for maybe the masculine energy. What is the advice for this masculine energy here? Eight of Wands, yeah. Move this forward, okay. Move forward, because with the Seven of Coins at the bottom of the deck, you know, it's she's watering this dead plant. It's like this person knows that the current situation is not working for them. So why waste more time there? Okay, it's time to move things along. If they know that they want to go back to this Queen of Cups and fix things, then you know time's ticking. Like get going. Okay. And what is the advice for this Queen of Cups or whoever this person is headed to? The Wheel of Fortune. This is fated. Okay. With this Eight of Swords, so it feels like this Queen of Cups might be very worried when this person comes back because they were hurt in the past, right? They might feel like they're not sure if they want to deal with this person again. But with this Wheel of Fortune, it tells me it could be a good move that this person isn't seeing, because I feel like this masculine energy has learned their lesson, okay? They've learned their lesson. And now they're going to choose the right person to settle down with, right? With this Ace of Shields, the Two of Love, and the Ten of Love, they do want to commit now, okay? So if you give them a chance, I think it could work. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Aries. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Please do tell me in the comments if it resonates. I would love to hear from you. Please do subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and I'll see you next time.